Hi guys, so we've got a parcel. I just opened it. Here it is. So I ordered 2 rings and a book and this, which I got the other day, which is my Eid presents. This is my charmed one. That my husband got me. One of the rings is coming tomorrow, but I won't be here, so I'll have to pick it up on Monday. It's all the way behind my flat, and I don't think the kids want to go back out again in the hot weather and walk up that hill to get it. So that'll have to wait till tomorrow now. And they close at 5, so there's no point. But this one I got in town, so we're going to unwrap it. I nearly didn't get this because the lady at the post office said that it wasn't at the post office, when on my phone it said it just been delivered 20 minutes ago. And I was like looking at her, because like the parcels that are being delivered, they're behind her in bags. And I was like, well, can't you just look? She's like, no, because you haven't got the barcode. So I was like, but I've got the tracking number and my ID. No. Yeah, come back at 5:15. Bearing in mind, guys, I had 2 bags of shopping with ice cream in it. And I had to catch 2 buses to get home. And she wanted me to come back at 5:15. I was like, no. So I walked off, and I thought to myself, this don't feel right. It doesn't feel, you know when you get that feeling something doesn't feel right? Because I've gone in there in the past before, and most of them know me now. And I've able to give my tracking number and my ID, and I get it like that, no problem. So I don't know what her problem was. So I went in there again, because I thought, oh, this don't feel right. So I went back. She was still on the till, on the post office till. But her work colleague had just come in, and he knows me. And I went there, I said, oh, he goes, oh, hi, yeah. He said, what, you got a parcel? I went, yeah. He goes, I thought so. So I said, okay. So he took my tracking number, typed it into the computer. He goes, oh, yeah, it's been delivered. It's round the back, like behind them in the bags. So he said to the colleague, he said, didn't you check? She goes, no, because we haven't had a delivery yet. He goes, well, I'm going to check because it says it's been delivered. And she goes, yeah, but she ain't got a barcode. He goes, yes, but she comes here a lot. Let me just check. So she's like, So he went to the back, went through the bag. He found about 4 or 5 parcels. And then I saw him pick it out. He goes, here it is. Came up to me and he said, I'm so sorry. We have got it. I went, I know you did, because it said on the phone, my phone. And then she looks, all right, Oma. She looks at me and goes, oh, it is here then. Oh, I didn't know. And then her work colleague looked at her and was like, why didn't you check? She's giving you the tracking number. She's like, oh, like this. Anyway, so he gave me my parcel. He said, I'm very sorry. I said, it's not your fault. I said, it's her. And then she looked at me and she goes, I'm sorry, love. And I was like, yeah. I said, this isn't right. I said, because I needed this today and you were going to make me wait till 5:15. And she's like, oh, sorry. So anyway, let me get back to it. Let's see what we got here. Just leave them there, Oma, please. Sorry, my little boy's opening up the shopping. So, oh no. Oh, it's just the box. I thought it was the ring then. I got worried. So, it comes in a little box like that. But a little chip of it has come off. It's okay. As long as the ring's okay. Let's have a look. Ooh. Look at that, guys. That is a beautiful cameo. Now, I wanted to get these because they're very old. They're very hard to find in my size, because they come in very small sizes. So this is in my size. Very old vintage box. I'm going to try and fix it. So these were made in like Victorian times, early Georgian times. So I love my vintage jewellery. And every time I see a cameo ring, it's too small. So, let's hope, shall we? Let's see. Ah, it fits! It fits, and there's roomlet underneath the ring, so that shows you that it's not tight, see? And it's silver. I need to clean it, polish it, because it's tarnished, but look at that. Isn't she beautiful? And she sits nice and high. So that's my cameo. I'm so happy with that. I do have another ring, like I said, coming, and a book. So when I get them, I'll do a video on them. But that's my ring. On the side view, you can see the stamp here. It's 925. So, yep, 925. And there's another stamp in here I can see as well, but I can't make out what that says. But yeah. I hope it's not loose. But yeah, so that's my little cameo. Well chuffed with that. So I'm going to clean her up and then I'll be wearing her. And yeah, there's my sad story about my post office in town. Next time I go, if she's there again, I'll say, can I have one of the other colleagues serve me? Because she's obviously lazy. But yeah, anyway, that's my ring. Okay then, guys.